You thought Barbie was the movie everyone talked about? Wait until this adaptation takes over headlines. The new Wuthering Heights 2026 movie, directed by Emerald Fennell and starring Margot Robbie and Elordi, is not just a bold cinematic retelling of the classic novel, it's already generating controversy, debate, and intense fan reaction. This latest adaptation takes Emily Bronte's 19th-century tragedy and reimagines it for a modern audience with highly cinematic visuals, emotional depth, and a fresh directorial voice from Fennell, the same filmmaker who made waves with Promising Young Woman. Robbie leads as Catherine Earnshaw, joined by Elordi as the tortured wildness of Heathcliff, in a performance many critics are already calling one of his best yet. But not all the buzz is praise. One of the biggest talking points around Wuthering Heights 2026 is the so-called whitewashing controversy. Fans and commentators online have claimed that certain character interpretations stray far from Bronte's original intentions in the novel. Some argue that the film's casting choices and narrative simplifications dilute the novel's raw themes of class, love, and revenge. So what happens in the movie's ending, and why are audiences divided? Without giving away every detail, the climax leans into the destructive, obsessive arc between Heathcliff and Catherine rather than the quieter introspection of the novel. In this version, Heathcliff's descent and Catherine's emotional turmoil are heightened for dramatic payoff, leaving some viewers either moved or frustrated by the intensity and emotional ambiguity of the final moments. Critics have praised Fennell's visual style and Robbie's performance, describing the film as visually striking and emotionally raw, but they've also noted that it might be too stylized or modern for purists who want a more faithful adaptation. In other words, it's a Wuthering Heights for the social media era, emotional, intense, and controversial in equal measure. Because of the buzz, searches for things like Wuthering Heights movie 2026 ending explained, Wuthering Heights whitewashing, and Margot Robbie's portrayal have exploded across Google and YouTube. That makes this the perfect moment to break down what the movie actually does with the classic story, where it diverges, and what fans are saying online. If you're curious about this intense new adaptation, whether you love the changes or hate them, you're not alone. Critics and audiences are diving deep into every emotional beat and visual choice in this film's bold take on a timeless tale. Visuals are AI generated for reference only,